Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sheen Talk Live. I am your host today, Jacqueline Valdez. How are you guys? I'm excited for today's guest. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Elegant Jacqueline. Hi, how are you guys? Welcome to Sheen Talk Live. Super excited to have you guys here. Hello, hello. I'm so excited. Oh, wait, I lied. We have O'Neill Parker. Hello. We are connecting, guys. O'Neill Parker.
Hello.
Hey, you. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
Doing well. I'm super excited to have you here.
Hey, I'm super excited to be here. I appreciate y'all inviting me on.
Yes. Sheen Magazine has so much love for you.
Hey, I love it. I appreciate it. I love y'all too.
So welcome guys to Sheen Talk Live. My name is Jacqueline Valdez, and I'm so excited we have O'Neill Parker here, and he is a real estate entrepreneur. And then you're also the author of the Interest-Free Money Guide.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So tell me about that.
All right. So I wrote a book. It's called The Interest-Free Money Guide. It's all about business credit, teaching, the generation, the culture about business credit, how to access interest-free money from the bank, and how you can leverage your personal credit score for a brand new business to get access to funding to grow your business, scale your business, buy products for your business, basically anything for your business, and it's interest-free 12 to 15 months. So it's just like cash in your pocket. And you can get access to huge limits, like $50,000 to $250,000 for your business.
Nice.
And, the struggles for a lot of businesses in the beginning is lack of money. The struggles why some businesses can't grow is lack of money. So I'm just teaching people a resource that a lot of people don't know about. And that's why I wrote the book.
That's amazing. Yeah, especially now with COVID going on, there's a lot of hardships, and money is definitely a struggle.
All right. So money, money is kind of hard to get, especially if people don't know how to get it.
Yes.
So,
Yes. So how do you go from having nothing to building up something? And how do you even begin if you have no money?
Okay. So there's a lot of different ways to it.
Okay.
So there's two different types of business credit. The one I teach people about is business credit with a personal guarantee.
Okay.
So basically it's leveraging your personal credit to get access to big credit lines. Now they also have business credit strictly on your EIN.
Okay.
The EIN is like your business number, like your social security number for your business.
Right.
And that usually takes 6 to 9 months to build, so it takes a lot of time.
Okay.
The business credit I'm teaching about in my book is business credit that you can get within like a week or 2 weeks of you opening a brand new business.
Oh, wow.
And
that's
like
really
I said,
amazing.
so it's a lot of money, like I said earlier, $50,000 to $250,000. So who really has time to wait 6 to 9 months if they have, things they need to do right now? So that's why it's a very powerful tool. But how you can get it and how you can get access to it is having a decent credit score. 680 is the minimum. But you typically like to deal with people that have 700 or higher. Of course, articles of incorporation, EIN number, personal credit card, 5,000 or more. That's basically it.
Wow. So then building your credit up, what is one tip that you could give someone to help them begin that?
Okay, so the very first tip is going on annualcreditreport.com and actually seeing what's on your credit. Because a lot of people don't know what's going on their credit.
Yeah, so that's so true.
Yeah, so you definitely have to get a copy of your report. You can get one free copy of your report a year, which I said, annualcreditreport.com. Go in there, start highlighting things that you don't know where it comes from. Highlight all the negative items and start deleting those items and disputing those items. And for the people that need help with that, send me a DM. I can help you on credit report.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. Yeah, I love that. I love how you said go through and highlight and start eliminating.
Yeah, because like I said earlier, a lot of people don't even know what's on their credit. They don't check it. They don't know. They just look at Credit Karma and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. So you built your own house when you were 21, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. Congrats. Tell me about that.
So that whole story was I got a job which was like an hour away from my parents' house. Okay. And I don't like to drive, so I had to figure out what I was gonna do. Yeah. So I was riding around, couldn't really find anything, looking on the internet. Yeah. And we came across a property that it was just a slab poured, which is the cement, the foundation. Okay. And you know, we went with it. We got with the developer, partnered up, you know, tell them the things that we wanted to add that it didn't have already, and then that's how it happened. So for the people that don't know, you can purchase a house with only 3.5% down payment. That's FHA loan.
Oh,
and that's you know, that's how that happened.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I was just gonna ask that, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't want to rent, you know,
right?
Because I always knew that if I'm just renting, somebody else is getting rich off of my money.
Right, so the money goes nowhere, pretty much.
Yeah, so I want to either buy or build my first property. So I rented my parents' house strictly to my own residence.
Nice, congrats. That's very cool. Very exciting. That's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Especially at that age, for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and then you've made over $2 million, right?
No, I own over $2 million. Yeah, I own over $2 million real estate. That'd be nice though. Make it $2 million. That'd be nice.
Nice. Is there any money tips that people always ask you about that's really specific tips that you can let us know?
Yeah, so a lot of people struggle with saving money or struggle having money in general. Like they get their check, as soon as they get their check, it's gone.
Yeah.
So another thing, like what I said earlier with the credit, is printing out all your bank statements, at least 3 of them, to see where your money's actually going. Because a lot of people don't know where their money's going.
That's true. That's true. Because you don't even know how to, like, a lot of people don't know how to even start budgeting.
Exactly. And that's the beginning of budgeting, seeing what's actually going on with your money. If you don't know how to control your money, somebody else is controlling it for you. So a lot of people are subscribed to things like Netflix, Hulu, other subscribing websites that just pull money every month. A lot of people got gym memberships and don't even go.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You know, why even have it if you're not going?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a start. Start getting rid of things that you don't do.
Okay, I love it.
This was a thing that I struggled with for a little while. I was always stopping at the McDonald's and getting large fries. You know, I didn't really need that, so I had to cut that out. And people can do things like that, like stop trying to get coffee from Starbucks every morning.
Okay.
Wake up 10 minutes early and make it yourself. If you make it yourself, it might be like 15 cents per per coffee instead of paying $3.50 per coffee. Right. And that's how you start. You know, you start developing those habits and start. You know, you don't have to go from.
I'm gonna start doing these today.
Yeah, you don't have to start going from spending $2,000 a month to straight to $1,500 a month. Just do it over time so your lifestyle can adjust to that.
Okay. Yeah. How did you get into this?
To real estate?
Yes.
All right. So let me just tell the story.
Tell me.
So, I've always been interested in real estate since I was like 12, 13. Reason being because my father has a commercial building in downtown Lafayette.
Okay.
He's the only African American man to own a building in downtown Lafayette.
Wow. So, shout out.
Yeah. So basically, I grew up downtown Lafayette. You know, always going over there. I was always seeing tall buildings, apartment buildings, office buildings, and I was always wondering who owns all this. They have to be making money, right?
Yes.
So, and the same thing going with in middle school, high school. You know, the teachers ask what you want to be when you grow up. A lot of people saying doctors, lawyers, and all that. I would always say I want to be a real estate agent.
Wow.
Reason being because I thought real estate agents own property, but I didn't know any better back then.
Right.
So you know.
Exciting.
Fast forward going through high school, college, you know, you get distracted, relationships, parties, school, you know. So I lost track of what I wanted to do. So after being in college, after I think it was 2.5 years, I was playing football, broke my leg. And then once I broke my leg, it was like, it's time to get some money. Transferred all my college credits to a community college. I took one class and graduated. And as soon as after I graduated, I started working.
Okay.
And then that's when I built my first house when I was 21. And then after a year being in that house, I was trying to figure out how could I make more money. So at the time I was making like $65,000 a year.
Okay.
It was either 60 or 65. And I went on YouTube and I was like, how to earn extra money.
Nice.
And then real estate popped up again. And then once I see one video,
sign.
Yeah, and I binge watch YouTube videos about real estate till like 4 a.m.
Okay.
And then I started the process of wholesaling real estate.
Wow.
Now, what wholesaling real estate is advertising to distressed sellers. Distressed sellers are people that's going through divorce, properties that's like boarded up, vacant, code violations, tall grass, tarp on the roof. things like that. So started doing that. I started my business with $63. I had more money, of course. I had a job, but all the videos that I binge watched was like, you can start this with little money and no credit. So I wanted to figure it out. I wanted to be the case study.
Wow.
So I spent the $63 on 50 blank bandit signs. Bandit signs are with you know, when like, I guess since we're about to have a presidential election, you see like vote for Trump or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Signs.
Yeah.
So I spent money on that. I bought 50 blank signs of those and started buying. We buy houses cash. You see those signs before?
I don't know if I have. It sounds familiar.
Yeah. So when you go drive out next time, look on the corners.
That's
you might
your
see.
sign.
No, it's not mine. I wish. I wish. So I started doing that, and within 3 weeks, I turned the $63 to $2,000, and in 4 months, that same $63 went to $50,000. Wow. And then me being in the business 12, 13 months, I made over 6 figures doing that, and I purchased $1.3 million worth of real estate, all within those 13 months of me being in the business.
Congrats.
But that's my real estate story, how I got in.
Nice. Chasing the dream.
Of course.
I love it. Is there any tips that you would give people as far as purchasing?
Purchasing
into real estate right now?
So you talking about purchasing their first property as a residential house or an investment property? Different.
I love that. Both. Start with the investment property.
Okay, so advice that I want to give is the first property. Well, it's gonna probably be both in one. So if you don't have a house now, and you want to buy a house, you need to at least have whatever your budget is. You need to have 3.5% down payment and a little bit for closing costs. But you can always negotiate the closing costs. All right.
Interesting.
So look at something that you're comfortable with. First thing first is save enough money. So let's just say you have $10,000. Save that. That's the first step. Second thing you want to do is make sure your credit score is decent. At least 580 or higher. But the higher your credit score, the better interest rate you'll get. So that's step 2. The third step.
I love it. Good tips.
The third step is go get pre-approved with a mortgage lender, not a bank where your checking account and savings account is. Now, the reason I say that is because the bank, let's just say Chase and Wells Fargo, can only offer you the products that Chase and Wells Fargo has. Now, if you go to a mortgage lender, that's like the Amazon of mortgages. They can offer you all types of products, and they can offer you products that fits your credit score.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's
a
big
tip. That's a big tip.
I love it. You hear it here on Sheen.
A lot of people want to go to the bank where they've been having an account for 10 years.
Yes.
You're just a number to them. They don't care. If you don't meet, like at Chase, if you don't meet these certain criteria, you're automatically denied. So, we don't want to be denied. We want to get approved.
Yes, so true. And like you said, I feel like the bank treats you like a number. I've been kind of dealing with some issues with my bank recently and with the whole COVID situation. And I'm like, I've been with you guys for 10 years. Come on now.
They don't care. They don't care at all. So you got to go with somebody that's willing to work for you, and you don't want to just be a number.
Okay. So what plans and what future things do you have coming up ahead?
So I started another business, wholesaling business, like I told you about. I started that in January. I have a business partner with that. So the reason we started that is to get more leads coming in our pipeline so we can buy more rentals. So the end goal is to buy more rentals to increase the net worth and increase the cash flow. So we started that business in January to get more rentals and buy more flips and also do more sales and make more money. So that's what I really have going on right now.
Exciting.
Another thing I have going on is, we just had a little hurricane or storm last night. So 2 of my properties have quite a bit of damage. So we gotta, we gotta get on that probably starting on Monday because I'm sure everybody's out of work until Friday.
Yeah. Sorry to hear about that.
Yes, ma'am. But the main thing is teaching the community financial literacy.
I love it.
Community about real estate, and just trying to help the community just do better.
I love that. And it sounds fun. It sounds like you're passionate about it and you enjoy it. And we need, more people out there helping us with real estate and with finances and just knowing where to turn or start or having their dreams come true.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We really enjoy it. So,
yes, definitely. So how long does it take you to flip a house?
that's a good question. That's a good question. So it really just depends on the house and how you buy it and the repairs that's needed. So typically, you know, a house should maybe take 3 months.
Okay.
But the minimum time is like 6 weeks. So like I said, it just depends on what's going on. So the house might not have a roof. It might just be some, you know, might have nothing. It might just be studs. So it just depends on what's going on with it.
Where it's at.
Yeah, if you've been in the game a while, you know, typically average 2.5, 3 months. It's all about creating systems and having good people on your team.
That's now, so true.
If you're just starting in the real estate business, it might take you, you know, more than 6 months because, you know, contractors. The hardest part about real estate and flipping houses is contractors.
I believe that. So I went through an ordeal with my house last year, and I had to get pretty much the whole house had to get gutted. My roof leaked, my pipes broke, and my AC broke. And so me and some of the people in the community helped me rip out my floors, my walls, my bathrooms, and it took about a year for us because I didn't know the right connections. So the fact that you said that is huge. But now I have a huge network of amazing people, plumbers, designers, electricians.
That's good. So tell me a little bit more about that. So the house, what happened? What happened? You had like a...
So pretty much it started with my floors were flooded and we couldn't figure out if it was from the AC or the roof. So then I let the insurance company know, which was very difficult. I had a really hard time with the insurance company.
So you did.
Yes, but it worked out in the end. But yeah, and so I have a dance studio. Some of my students helped me and we ripped the floors out ourselves. We ripped the bathroom walls out. We ripped the tile out. And we did some of the work, and then I had some people just volunteer. I eventually got my roof replaced. I got my floors done and pretty much repainted the entire house, re-gutted it. It has all new energy. So it's kind of like we flipped it, really, for me.
So was it a stressful process for you?
It was very stressful, and I did not live in the house for almost a year. I stayed on friends' couches with my dog, and then my cat stayed at my friend's place.
Dang. So tell me, what was the worst part about that whole process?
Probably the worst part was not knowing exactly what I was doing. I was going into it with really not much knowledge on how much should cost, on what is the best product for the money, on who is trustworthy as far as construction workers, and if I was going to be able to afford it. I got you. Well, look,
I'm happy you reached the finish line. Tell me, how was dealing with the contracts? Was it an easy process?
It was actually pretty easy. I was really blessed in the fact that I had some really good people, and then they would refer someone that was really good. So I never felt like I was getting ripped off, and I never felt like they were trying to take advantage of me.
That's a blessing. There's
Which is huge.
That feel that way.
Which is huge. That's so true, because in the past, before all of this, there was a lot of weird situations with some contractors that I came across.
So in the business of real estate, contractors is the hardest thing to deal with.
I can see that.
Well, yeah. They'll make or break your job. They'll make or break, you know, your profit.
Yes, I have so much respect for you and your job, especially experiencing all of that I went through.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
Definitely. So what's the funnest project that you've done?
The funnest one? They're all pretty much fun to me. I would say the very first flip that I ever did. It's the second one. That house was horrible. We totally flipped it around, and now it looks great. Everybody enjoyed it. It had a lot of nice features. We had like wooden ceilings in one room, so it was real nice. That was the best project. Reason being because it definitely went from trash to beautiful. And I like to see a lot of houses transforming that way. And that was like the biggest project I've ever had so far. So that was probably the best one.
Wow. Is there something that you look for in common with the houses that you do flip? Or is it just kind of like a gut feeling, or?
Yeah, it's definitely a feeling when you walk in the house, but it's the most thing that, you know, the thing that you do want to look at is the area. So how good is the area?
Yes.
How good are the schools? You know, is there a Starbucks around the corner? Is there a Target? How far is the Walmart? because a lot of people, especially new homeowners, they look for that. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to drive 30 minutes to a Walmart. It doesn't make sense.
Conveniency.
Yeah, so you want to look at what's the things that's around the property, especially. Another thing you want to do is look at price points. So, me myself, if I'm flipping a house, I want to stay under 180 is like the max.
Okay.
Reason being because the pool is a lot bigger for the people that can afford it. I don't want to flip a house that's $700,000 because only 5 people could afford it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's a lot of things to look at.
Very cool.
Another thing is you also want to look at what's going on in the neighborhood. Are people moving out the neighborhood?
Oh.
Is it crime? Are people are they selling a lot of houses in the neighborhood? So you really don't want to flip a house if there's no action.
Okay. I love that.
That's a lot of different things to look at.
Nice. That's a thing that I noticed in common is when I was having my issue, people were saying, oh, you should just flip your house. You should sell it. And I was like, no, I like the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I like this area. I don't want to move anywhere else.
How long you been at that house you have now?
10 years.
Yeah, that's a while. So you're not going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm mostly invested.
Yes, exactly. And I opened up my dance studio here too. So I have a dance studio in my home too, in my garage. But I'm looking to, in the future, invest into a place that's somewhere else. But then COVID happened. So I'm kind of just staying here for now.
Well, that's pretty good because you're making money with your property.
Yes, exactly.
That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that. A lot of people need to learn from you.
I get the approval.
Yeah. So you turn your house into an asset because it's making money, I'm sure, every month.
Okay, very cool. I'm so excited to try the tips that you gave us too today.
Of course.
I'm going to do that tonight.
y'all should let me know how y'all feel about them. If it was good or bad, and let me know if they work.
Yes, definitely. There's people that are saying thumbs up. They love you. Ride those waves. Proud of you.
I appreciate that.
Awesome. What do you want to be remembered by?
Trying to help the community and better the community by teaching everybody about financial literacy, real estate, of course, and investments. And also how the big thing is life insurance. Because a lot of people don't have life insurance.
Yes, that's true.
People pass away all the time. The thing is, leave your family something. Don't always think about yourself. Don't spend every dollar that you have. Because, everybody always say you only live once. I might as well spend all my money. I don't want to leave it to nobody. But that's not a good way of thinking because you're starting a generational curse. Because you're not leaving nobody nothing behind. So everybody got to start from ground one.
Yeah.
So why not, leave 100,000 behind. And teach the next generation like, hey, I'm leaving you some money. The thing you should do with this money is invest this money so you can have more money so it can change the generation. The thing as kids and as parents, our job is to teach the next generation to be better than us. So
I love that.
If we spend all our money, we're not teaching nobody how to be better than we was. We just, living for ourselves. And everybody should live for, the kids that you made because once I had kids, like I'm not living for myself no more. I'm living for them to make them better.
Oh, I love that for sure. Is there different ways that you would say to invest your money that you would suggest? Or is there one that you particularly?
Well, I'm a little biased. I like real estate. So I really would say just invest your money in something that you're comfortable with and learn what you're investing your money in. Don't just invest your money because what you call those people?
Investors.
Financial advisors say put your money here. So another thing with financial advisors, if your financial advisor is only making $80,000 a year and you try to make more than that, that might not be the best person you want to listen to.
Okay.
So if you try to invest money, go to somebody that's actually doing it. Take your knowledge from them, copy what they're doing.
Nice.
And then it'll be a lot easier from you because they've been through it before. They're making the money you want to make. Follow their steps, and then you'll make more money. So I got to think about financial advisors because they got all these crazy ideas, and they still not making the money you trying to make.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not
always learn what you want to do, learn where your money is going, learn how your money works, and then you should be good. So I don't want to point everybody in the right direction. So real estate, stocks, whatever, forex. They got a lot of different things you can invest your money in.
I love it. I love it. Yes, April commented you're dropping a lot of gems, a lot of diamonds.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all enjoying it.
Yes, definitely. Was there anything else that you wanted to let the viewers know before we go?
Y'all need anything from me, shoot me a DM. I have a business credit ebook. Is the first link in my bio. You can get it, I think, for $27, originally $69. Use the code FIRST10, the number 10, FIRST 10. If y'all want to talk more, you can book a consultation call. It's like I think it's one of the links in my bio, first or second link.
Okay.
And just let me know if y'all need something from me. I'm very responsive, so shoot me a DM.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on, and we have so much love for you.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all inviting me.
Thank you for all the tips.
Yes,
I will follow them. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.